So hello and welcome to Mercedes-Benz Files. As you can see, it's time for another brochure tour, and this time we're looking at the Mercedes-Benz accessories for the new SLK brochure. This is quite a real sort of fun brochure. It doesn't look it from the cover, but there's some really sort of quite novelty accessories almost, which you sort of think, well, why would you have that? Not really much to see on the cover. We do get a slight snippet of some things to come, and probably my favourite accessory is already here on the front page, which is this one. Now, I've only ever seen a couple of SLKs that actually have the preparation for this. You have to have a little sort of cutout in the front pillar here, windscreen pillar. It acts like an ordinary roof box sort of attachment, you know. You take out a little bit of plastic and there's some attachment in there you can clip this onto. But it does really open up a whole sort of world of possibility for your SLK. Like, quite why you buy an SLK and then want to do loads of stuff, which is sort of the opposite of what you want to do with the car, really. Sure, it's a two-seater sports car, you accept that it's slightly impractical. And I even say we're trying to change that view with this. So not too much to see on this sort of front page. Just talk a little about the SLK and how good it is, and then obviously you can go on and get some accessories to make it even better. So as you can see, Mercedes really trying to push this and carrying things off with style. Yeah, interesting concept. Obviously you couldn't have put the roof down with this system in place, but it does give you that sort of go anywhere, do anything sort of attitude with this. The other thing you almost miss as well is these optional alloys which are on this particular car, and we'll look at some more alloy option in a little bit. So again, gives you that option to go and do a lot more stuff with your SLK. So again, really pushing this roof carrier system. Again, we've seen the optional extra alloys there as well. However, this page is really interesting because you see the car like this with the roof up, with the roof bar system, with the fire spoke alloys, and then what you suddenly see, and you open it up, is actually a totally different car. Even though it's the same one, again, you get to see a lot more of the inside now. There's an optional extra stuff. There's the phone there, which is very, very outdated nowadays. You've got different alloys, your 3-spoke wheels, which are quite rare, so I'm told. And yeah, just a totally different car. Now, we do also get things which are slightly more subdued. You also get this option up here, which is like the sort of AMG styling package. You get the AMG wheels, you get different front bumper, which, interesting enough, for the pre-facelift one is actually all painted. So the facelift car, the post-facelift car, so the pre-facelift car, sorry, had the black plastic around there, but everything got painted. You got your front bumper, your side skirts, and your rear bumper as well. Again, a little bit of a mention about the alloys there that you get. It's a bit different. And just at the bottom there, it's also a bit about sort of luggage area. So you get a luggage liner, boot liner there, which is just a little bit different. But yeah, I really love the way this brochure opens up, and it shows you all different options just based on a very, no, this is the same car or similar car, I'm not too sure. But we'll close this up and have a look at the next page. Now, front row seats, so we get a bit more of a look at interior, and the SLK came with standard cloth seats, and I do love these sort of very jazzy 90s seats. They do some very different ones, rather than just having a black fabric seats. But yeah, you got that one, also some that sort of very sort of beige fabric as well, which I'm not sure how hard wearing that would be. It's sort of a beige leather, it's going to show up everything. But again, really interesting as designs. You don't just have to go for a black. You can actually go for something a little bit jazzy. I wish they did slightly more jazzier fabrics these days. So again, a little bit of an option here. You got your cup holder, obviously you got your CD player there as well. Your phone, which you've already seen, and you also got a range of different mats as well. Range from rubber mats to sort of carpeted mats. And that brings us to the end of our brochure, and as you can see, I quite like this shot of the sort of snowboard on top of the SLKs. Again, makes it quite a, what was a plain cover suddenly opens it up again. So really, it's just a quick video to show you. This is not too much to go into. There's not that many accessories, but it's just interesting to see how Mercedes was sort of looking at the time. And what you got to remember as well, the SLK probably aimed at a slightly younger market. So again, they're going to be quite active almost to stereotype. So they are going to want maybe a little bit more flexibility from the car. So interesting option booklet. for all the things that you could have, some of which I imagine would be fitted at a dealer, some of which might be factory fitted. But anyway, if you like this video, please make sure you drop a like on it. If you've got maybe any of the options that are in this book, please do put them in the comments below. And as ever, if you want to see more from Stephen's Forwards, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.